And we are back once again with another show, and it is episode 4 of the Know Your YouTuber series. So, I have been getting a lot of good reviews about the series so far. People are enjoying something apart from just beating each other like over Arteta and other things surrounding Arsenal. And probably the problems going around in the world. I think this is like a good reprieve for a lot of them. They enjoy watching stuff like this, and so the reviews have been very positive. A lot of people have said that we would like to someday join in on this kind of show as well. So but right now it's only reserved for the people I've started working with initially right through the days, and one such person is obviously Simpy, and he's back here with another video with me. How are you, Simpy? And give a shout out to your channel before we get into the whole mood of the video.
Okay, yeah, cheers, Nitesh. And yeah, I'm doing fine. Looking forward to the weekend. It's a bank holiday in the UK, so we've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So yeah, time to relax. And yeah, my channel, Twitter, Instagram, etc. is just IT Simpy. I think if you type in Simpy into YouTube, the picture on the thumbnail should hopefully come up as my channel around there. And yeah, check me out. I just do pretty much FPL and anything random, to be totally honest with you. Depends what I feel like, really.
I can see a few guys are live at the moment as well. Like some of them are doing their own videos and stuff. Before we go ahead, what I wanted to also do is probably I like as a channel I need to work on some of the tags as well. But I will definitely just now tag you in the video as well, so that anyone who watches the video or comes on throughout the video can definitely just click on the link and go to your channel and just like probably subscribe to it as well, because at the end of the day these videos, as I said, are liked. So when people get to know a bit more about you, I think they would definitely would want to check out your channel as well. So quickly doing that, Simpy, the first question, okay, that I ask generally in this video, but before that, big up to SKS Alpha. CM is, I think that's CM, right? It's CM.
Yeah.
I ate the juice box, and Hala as well. And big up to you guys in the chat. You are a duck now. Okay. So the first question that I ask everyone who comes onto the stream, and this stream in particular, is where are you from, and where is your family originally from? So like people get to know you as a person, like, and the place that you live around.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm currently in Cambridge. So yeah, an hour train journey from London, and I'm originally from Sheffield, and my family are all in Sheffield. So 2.5 hours away from where I'm currently at.
Okay, and you are originally from Sheffield, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other thing, like just the question, are your fans also called something? Like, do they have a name? Like, do you like to call them something, like your subscribers or something? Like, do you address them by any name in particular?
No, I don't have any weird name for
It
any
was
of them.
actually a trick question. If you had said Simps or something like that,
All right.
that would have been funny. But anyways, the other thing that I wanted to know is, so how did you become an Arsenal fan? Because you said you are from Sheffield. So how did this happen? How did you become an Arsenal fan? And another thing before that as well, how did you become a football fan in particular?
Okay. Yeah. So it's probably around primary school time. So what age is that? So like age 5 to 11, I think. Primary school over in the UK, like five to 12, 5 to 11 ish. Played football at school in like the school team in primary school, and then played it sometimes in secondary school. So that's how I got into football, really. And obviously, football's the best sport there is. So that's one of the reasons why. And getting into Arsenal was round about that time I was growing up, was kind of when Arsenal were pretty much on top. It was them and Manchester United, really, the two big teams. And I think in my class, the majority of them it was Arsenal fans, Man United fans, and then there was a few Sheffield United and a few Sheffield Wednesday. So I think it was mainly, like a lot of people, it was all down to Thierry Henry, really. I think Thierry Henry was the one who got everyone into Arsenal. And obviously, at that time, we were playing great football. And then I've just stuck by them, really, ever since. I've seen, like I spoke to you yesterday, I've seen a lot of people change teams. But yeah, I've always stuck with Arsenal. And I was into football a lot kind of back then. And then around about secondary school, I kind of took a step back from football. I was still interested in it, but I didn't keep my eye on it. And then round about like last couple of years or so, I started to get back into it again. So yeah, that's currently where I'm at. That's why I supported Arsenal. That's how I got into football, really.
And he's saying we have a name for Simpy though.
Well, that's
And
just CM. That CM's got that name.
Milky Ways, the legend who simps for Milky Ways. But I was going to tag your Raid channel as well, because that channel has also picked up to an extent without you doing anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, legendary Simpy. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one.
I
Liam
saw a
started it
video.
and then just
I
stopped.
saw a video of it when I was trying to look for your channel to get the link, and I saw it had like a video had around 1,000-1,500 views. So that's really good for it.
I just got more views than my own channel. It's better than my own channel.
A unique fan base developing there as well.
Yeah.
The other thing is, when you played football, what position did you play in?
It was like right midfield.
Okay,
So
you
yeah,
played in.
yeah. It's primary school really, so it's not really serious football. It's just like kids kicking around really. But yeah, I was always in the midfield, so I was just used to run around a lot. That was the main
Okay.
thing. Had a bit of pace.
And the other thing that I wanted to ask you, out of the two Sheffield clubs, so which club do you support right now?
So that's the thing. So where my parents are, Sheffield Wednesday's closer.
Okay.
I've been to about the same games for both clubs. I've been to lots of Sheffield Wednesday games, lots of Sheffield United games. And that was mainly due to the time when it was Arsenal playing Sheffield United or Arsenal playing Sheffield Wednesday. I'd always go to them. But yeah, I don't know really. I know a bit about some of the players at both clubs, but I don't keep my eye on it as much as I used to. I've got some friends as well that still support both clubs, etc. But yeah, I'm not really interested in them too much.
And with regards to YouTube, like, do you remember how long it's been since you have started YouTube?
I think I started back in April, like April
Last year.
time.
Last
Yeah,
year.
I think January, February, March, maybe late March, April, because I think we started on another channel, and then after a bit of time
whenever you mention that, I feel like laughing.
yeah,
But go
yeah.
ahead.
When I was editing that video yesterday and you said it, I looked at your face and you were laughing as well. But yeah, round about that time when I was on that other channel, I decided, yeah, I'd jump on and start. Because I had my channel, like if you go on my channel before, it's been there since like, I think 2016. So normally people have a channel, don't they, where they always comment and stuff and watch. And then I decided, yeah, I think I had some like Arsenal vlogs at the time as well. If we get 100 likes.
Simpy changes his name to the legend.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that, CM, if you want.
Yeah, okay. I am
video.
fine with it. If the video gets 100 likes, let's see what happens.
Yeah, CM's going to create 99 accounts now and just keep coming back and liking it. But what was I saying?
The channel you were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he started it, and then I think the first video properly getting back into it was with Sam. I did a quiz. Then we did loads of those quizzes. I think we did like 8 quizzes or so. Then
I have no idea why we did them. I have no idea why we did them, at least.
I don't know, it was just because there was the break, wasn't it? And we got a bit bored.
We lost to a Liverpool fan on an Arsenal.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was the worst.
But I think a lot of people don't know about you. You had once told me you had a channel previously which was monetized as well, and then you had taken a break from YouTube, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so where I live in Sheffield, it's kind of like in the countryside. So the internet over there was really bad. It's got a bit better now, but it's still no way to like the way it is here. And I had a channel, and I did like FIFA videos. This was back years and years ago. And I remember I used to edit videos, and when I uploaded them to YouTube, I used to upload them at like midnight and then leave my laptop outside my room. So it would upload overnight while everyone's asleep, so it didn't lag. But yeah, I had a channel there, and there was one guy as well I used to do lots of videos with, and I think he had like 200k subscribers now. He got quite big in the FIFA community and then stopped. I think he stopped making videos now. But yeah, I used to have a video, and that was back when YouTube used to pay you pretty much. If you had like 1 subscriber, you could make money. So I think when I first got monetized here, I almost had the threshold of payment. I think I got to like £80 or something, and then YouTube paid me, and then I restarted up again when this channel got monetized. So yeah, that was the good old days really. You could upload any video you wanted, and it could be monetized. So yeah, that was the old YouTube days. Where now it's obviously your 1K subs, your 4K watch hours, and obviously the payment isn't quite like it used to be, which is why you've seen a lot of big YouTubers now go down other avenues, like getting into Twitch or getting into other brands, and yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Really.
I remember the thing that was about like I remember you were telling me about this channel thing and more stuff, and like it was a long time ago. But again, the best thing was the payout. There was a news recently that came out as well. I think any channel outside the US is charged another maybe say like 40% or something as taxation, an additional amount. So I think that is why maybe the revenue that is coming to other people outside the US is less, and maybe in the US they are enjoying a bit more of the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah.
what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And so before we like take away from and go away from the football side of things, who is your most favorite player? Arsenal player, non-Arsenal player, and maybe since because you were a right midfielder, if any right midfielder or right winger.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, favorite player. I was going to say Ozil, but yeah, favorite player. So
Go ahead, you can.
so yeah, favorite player. Favorite player growing up was obviously Thierry Henry. Then current favorite player. Current favorite player is a tricky one, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Like, yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Like currently at the moment, like I like Martinelli from the Arsenal players.
Okay.
That's probably it, really. I like
Non-Arsenal.
non-Arsenal. Non-Arsenal. Who do I like? I quite like Mason Greenwood. I really
Okay.
like the look of Mason Greenwood. He looks fantastic. Goal, like
He
constant
is.
flow of goals. Yeah, I hate Liverpool, so I'm not seeing any Liverpool player.
Any legend that you like apart from an Arsenal player? International legend.
Well, obviously Messi. I prefer Messi to Ronaldo, but if I was any other legend, I don't know. That's a tricky one. I'm trying to think of like players I could think of like that I remember playing. Just that I quite
Let
like
me
to look of.
modify it. Let me modify it a bit for you. Any defender or goalkeeper that you admire?
Ramsdale.
Simply, if the Arsenal fans find you on Twitter and if
Well,
he
yeah.
messes up, they are tagging you in everything.
What was I going to say? Who would? That's a good one. There's obviously Layman back in the day. Layman back in the day. Quite like Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, okay, he has
Yeah,
green headphones. That's why he loves Greenwood, and he
Greenwood.
loves
That's good.
Sam Greenwood too.
Sam Greenwood. Big up Taib.
Way up, and so okay, and any of the Sheffield players that you really like?
Well, I was going to say Lundstrom, but he's not. Remember Lundstrom, FPL legend last year, but he's a Rangers player now. There was what's his name? There was an old Sheffield United player called, I don't know if you remember. I think
Look
what's his
who's here in
called?
the chat.
It's the Rev. Egg up the Rev. Egg up.
Yeah, we just mentioned that we lost the Arsenal quiz to a Liverpool fan, and he had to show up. Big up. United fans. They already are. I just put out a meme like the Batman slap when they say Glazers out, when they try to say Glazers out, literally ready to slap them now. Their owners are getting them everything they want, even a player that they don't even need in Cristiano Ronaldo, so they have no right to say that. But anyways, yes, a Sheffield United
Yeah,
player, and
I'm trying to look for
current
him. I
from the
can't
past.
remember his. Yeah, so from the past, I'm trying to remember. it was a central defender, and he was absolute nutter. He played for Barnsley and he played for Sheffield United. I'm trying to think of his name. Barnsley, Sheffield United centre back. It was like, yeah, that's it. Chris Morgan. There's a guy called Chris Morgan. He was absolute nutter.
A few more minutes, you didn't get it, and John would have already turned it into a quiz.
Yeah, John would have probably said
it. But big up again, John. So the thing is now let's focus a bit away from the football and talk about a bit about travel. So you are in the UK, as you mentioned. I have even tagged Cambridge, whatever way you pronounce it. Some pronounce it here as Cambridge, some pronounce it as Cambridge. So I have tagged that in the location as well. Apart from the UK, is there any other countries? Are there any other countries that you have visited?
Yeah, I've been to China, Hong Kong, Macau.
You are definitely an Ozil fan.
Yeah, I've been to all these. I think Indonesia is like a big fan base he's got there, but I've not been there. Malaysia as well, I've not been there. I'm pretty sure they're big fans, other than Kevin. I know Kevin hates him, but I think everyone over there pretty much loves him.
So China, Macau, and which other countries?
Hong Kong. Spain, Italy, Croatia, America, Norway, Germany, Russia.
Any American side countries?
No, none of them. No, no South America ones.
Okay. You were going to add some other country probably.
Yeah, I was just trying to think in my head of like past holidays that I've been to Portugal as well. Yeah, I forgot about Portugal. How could I forget with Ronaldo today as well? But yeah, that's probably it. I'll have to look back at past holidays and kind of like pinpoint where I've been. But yeah, lots of places over the years, really.
Yeah, I was just randomly looking at one of the girls' posts on Twitter, and she was like posting images of the airport for going for a holiday, and I was thinking to myself, the only holiday that I have when I have a holiday or a day off is like being drunk, and people are traveling and stuff. And with the COVID as well, it's been like stay at home. So at least finally people are moving around. Okay. Yeah. As you said, you do not like Liverpool. So apart from Arsenal, which club do you like in England?
Well, I quite like Manchester City. I've said this before, like, because out of the traditional top six, they're probably the club I like the most after Arsenal.
And outside England?
Outside England, how many clubs are it? I keep an eye on football in general, but I don't really have a club outside of England that I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I like them. I was going to say like Atletico Madrid, I quite like the look of, and I hope they beat Liverpool as well in the Champions League when that comes up. Because I remember last time it was pretty funny, and now instead of Morata, it's Suarez as well. But yeah, that's probably it. To be honest, I do keep tabs on football overseas, but not the same as I do over in the UK. I just saw John's comment.
He started it.
But if they get me points, I don't mind. I don't like Liverpool, but if Salah and Trent and Jota get me FPL points, I don't care pretty much.
The reason I asked you about the clubs again was like, have you been to any of the other stadium apart from the Emirates and Highbury?
Outside the UK or inside the UK?
Any other stadiums, inside, outside?
So Bolton Wanderers. I've been to Hillsborough Stadium, so Sheffield Wednesday. I've been to Bramall Lane. I went there 2 seasons ago when we played them as well, where we lost 1-0 to, I think, Lys Mousset scored at the back post. I've been to Old Trafford. I've been to some Soccer Aid games there. I've been to some England games there. I've been to Anfield as well for England games. Where else have I been? I think that might be it from England. So I've been to a couple of Premier League and lower leagues. Overseas as well. don't think I've ever been to inside stadiums overseas, but I've been to stadiums. So yeah, like Celta Vigo, obviously in Spain, Porto as well in Portugal. And that was like on holidays that I've been to the stadiums. But other than that, no, I've not really been to. Oh, Cambridge United Stadium. I've never been inside, but I've been right next to it. Obviously, they're in League 2 or League 1 at the moment.
Bolton wasn't that the Allianz? No, that is the Bayern Munich. What was the name? I forgot the name of that stadium. The Bolton.
I'll quickly Google. I don't know the name of it. Reebok Stadium, I think. I've not Googled it.
Yeah,
I've not even Googled it, but it just came into my head as well. Just
no, that is why I remember this name. Like it sounded something similar, but I was not able to get it. Like I don't know why the Allianz name came. It was something else that was probably.
That's Bayern, right?
That's Bayern. Yeah, that's Bayern. So I just immediately I remembered that is Bayern. It can't be Allianz. So I don't know why it came to my mind, but anyways, big up Miss Melina as well. So now, apart from football, which other sport do you follow?
None, to be honest with you. I used to play cricket. I think I told you a lot before. I used to play cricket a lot in school, and I enjoyed that. But yeah, it's football for me. If I'm watching any sport, it'd be football. I'd take a look, an interest in like boxing and stuff if that was on and things like that. But other than football for me is number one sport, to be honest.
Okay, so no other major sport that you follow?
No. I keep tabs on it. I keep tabs on it and stuff, but yeah, football for me is number one, to be honest with you.
Hold on. My new favorite Arsenal player is Ramsdale. He's the goat from Sheffield overtaking Simpy.
It's the reason he's been my profile picture since he signed, John. Aaron Ramsdale.
The other thing that I wanted to ask you is, apart from football and cricket, have you played any other sport yourself?
Not to like a high level. Just played occasional like tennis, badminton. That'd be it. Cricket, football, badminton, tennis. I played rugby as well, actually. I forgot about rugby. Played rugby at school.
Damn, looking at you right now, like the sweet, cute boy, kind of like no one would imagine Simpy playing rugby.
Yeah, that's the thing. I played the position scrum half, so that's obviously because I was a lot smaller at school, not just height-wise, but like weight and everything as well. Like even smaller than I am now. But yeah, playing scrum half used to go in. So obviously, I don't know if you know rugby. You know, like you've got the scrum and the ruck and everything, where like all the players gather to get together and push to the ball. I used to be the guy because I was lots more like go in, kind of like pick the ball out and then like pass it along. With it. Yeah, so I never really got stuck in as much as you would from like other positions. But yeah, I played that at school a couple of times. But yeah, for me, it was always at school. We had two sports. Obviously, in the winter, it was all about rugby, and then the summer was all about cricket. So yeah, I enjoyed cricket more and played cricket more than I did rugby.
Since you played rugby and you played cricket and even football, so have you had any serious injuries at any point of time?
Rugby, I got knocked out. I got knocked out. So as I told you one time, I went into the ruck, grabbed the ball, and then normally you'd pass it to the fly half, and then he'd run and do whatever. But I think one time instead, I think I took it out, and then instead of passing it, I decided to run myself. And then next thing I knew, I'm laying down on the ground and I wake up and I think I just ran into loads of guys because you run into the forwards and the forwards were like the bigger, like heavier, chunkier guys that used to just crush you. But yeah, other than that, and then cricket as well, because I'm a left-handed batsman at cricket. So it was the worst thing ever having bowlers coming at me. So I think at the time, like when in cricket, like when you're standing like this. So I think at one point I ended up getting like you've got the pads, like the knee pads.
Yeah.
At one point I got like a
thigh pad.
I got one of them because I was getting really annoyed by so balls were coming in and I was getting hit like really hard here. And then obviously standing like left-handed batsman side. I got hit a couple of times in the leg as well. So when I was standing like this, the ball would come in, hit the inner part of my leg as well, which wasn't covered by any pads, etc. I got hit in the balls as well a couple of times.
But how in that stance the other leg is supposed to be behind the first leg. I mean,
Well, so I'm trying to remember. This is a long time. So I'd be, I don't, you can't really see on the camera, but I'd be kind of like, yes, oh crap. So I'd kind of be like this.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember how to, yeah, I'd kind of be like this, and then I think I'd stand forward with my right leg to hit it, and then sometimes it'd come in and like bounce in and hit me here, if that makes
Okay.
sense. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
can
that
understand that, but generally the pad and the other leg should be protecting that leg. Like if it is coming in ahead, then
yeah, I don't know somehow. And the thing is, as well, in the one game it happened. It happened 3 times in a row. I got hit in the balls once. Obviously, I was wearing a pad, but
yeah.
it was a fast bowler as well, so it still hurt. And then I got hit, yeah, twice on the leg. And yeah, I just remember everyone was laughing their heads off, like because it was school, so we went away to like different schools and played them, and they were all like laughing and stuff. But I remember my leg was completely bruised for like the past week or so. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing cricket at school. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's a test match going on. England, England is in a great position right now in that game. So
Okay.
probably I'm inspiring you to watch another game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's day three stumps, and India trail by 139 runs, 8 wickets in hand right now. This is the third test. It's 1-0 right now. So probably if you get time, you can watch it. Okay, let's move away from that. What is? I know what you like to drink. Pepsi Max is your thing. But apart from that, when you go out, like, are you into alcohol, or you are a sober person, or what is your other drinks? Like, apart from Pepsi Max, everyone has seen Pepsi Max on your stream a lot. Like, they have endorsed your channel. But what else do you like to drink
Well,
in
so
general?
yeah, so like you said, when not going out and just staying at home, it's just water and Pepsi Max. Really, that's it. That's the only thing I drink throughout the day.
Okay.
Just loads of water and Pepsi Max. But yeah, when I go out, I drink. But it's normally it depends. I suppose it depends really what everyone else is drinking. But it's normally like say cider, some form of cider. I quite like cider, even though sometimes it's a bit fuzzy. And then like yeah, Jaeger bombs, all sorts of yeah. Any to be honest with you, anything really. It
So
depends. But yeah,
cocktails.
no, not really cocktails, no. Or like vodka Coke as well. That's another one that I quite like.
Yeah, I think I prefer vodka with more like something like a Sprite or a 7 Up kind of.
Yes, I've had that sometimes, but yeah, I think with Coke I prefer it to be honest with you. And it takes a few, doesn't it, before like the first sip you're like, oh god, gee, and then after like 2 or 3, it's like just
Yeah,
normal
if
Coke.
the air is like the fan is fast, or there is like air conditioning, then you're done then.
Yeah, it's just like normal Coke then, isn't it? You're just like, yeah, just
Yeah,
drinking it
the
up.
other combination is preferable is in a breezer, maybe cranberry or blueberry or blackberry, whatever people prefer, like something
Mm.
combination. That's what works here, kind of, or in fruit juice, obviously.
Yeah, fruit juice would be good. Yeah, orange juice would be nice actually, I think. But yeah, that's it. To be honest, with you. I like to drink, but I normally just drink when I go out. I wouldn't really like stay at home and just have something to drink. More of a social drinker than a chill at home and just down loads of pints of beer.
Yeah, I can understand that. I hate drinking at home as well. Like, people enjoy it for some reason. I don't, not in
Mm-hmm.
particular. Do you smoke shisha or anything? Like, do you smoke it or
No,
none?
no, I don't. No, I don't smoke. I think I've had like shisha once, but yeah, I don't smoke or don't smoke or anything. Just
That's a good habit then. Just
yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
this.
exactly.
Okay. So if anyone has to like go out or like find you at a place in Sheffield or in Cambridge, which are like any one favorite spot in either place that you would recommend to some person also?
So in Cambridge, there's quite a few places. I've not been since obviously before the lockdown, and I think one of the favourite clubs has closed down now due to obviously no customers, etc. But there's a
Okay.
few places in Cambridge. It's called Revolution. There's a lot of different like branches across the UK. It's like a bar, and then there's like a club on the middle floor, and then like a rooftop bar at the top. That's fairly good. Um, and then there's another one as well called Lola Lowe's, which is kind of like a Hawaiian theme as well. Um, which is quite good. And then the one that I used to go to that I liked was kind of like rap music and stuff. It was a good one, that one. But I think that was the one that closed, which is annoying. But yeah, it depends. It depends really what, like everywhere. It was like certain nights, there were certain events that came on, and it was the best to go to at this day rather than this day, etc. But yeah.
So like as you mentioned Hawaiian, is there any particular like do you go there for the food, or what exactly would you like? What kind of food do you like in general?
Food wise, to be honest, I'd eat anything. I like a lot of food. I really like Indian food. Think some Chinese food's nice. Thai food's good. Italian food, I really like pizza, lasagna, things like that. But yeah, there's loads of different restaurants here. It's very multicultural around here, so you can pretty much get any type of food. There's loads of market stands as well. So I think there's like a Thai food market in the Cambridge market. That's really nice. But yeah, there's lots of stuff to do.
In that sense, anything that like in general, like if you are like tired or you are like bored or something, what is the one thing that you will order like for in food regularly? Maybe pizza or something else?
Yeah, so I'd probably, like, when staying at this house, I'd probably order two things. So one's Indian. There's a really nice Indian restaurant, and the second one would be just Pizza Hut. So just if I'm like really tired or busy or whatever, I just order pizza from Pizza Hut and then get that, or an Indian. That's what I'd do. Like occasional Fridays, maybe like once every 2 months or something, I'd grab a pizza.
Okay, and if you had to move out of the UK, which is the country you would probably want to live in?
Hong Kong.
Okay, I probably need to go to Hong Kong and check it out once.
It's so good, so good. It's like have you been to the UK?
Nope, I haven't. I have only been to Kuwait and a few countries in the Middle East. Yeah.
Okay, so Hong Kong's basically like, just imagine London, but just Hong Kong. So it's So I remember when I first came out the airport and off the underground and stepped up, there was like London red buses everywhere. There was Deliveroo. It was crazy. It was basically just like seeing London, but just in a completely different area. And at the time as well, I got the boat from China to Hong Kong, and it was like on the boat before, nobody spoke English or understood English. You stepped off there and you hear people speaking fluent English, and then you turn around and they're from Hong Kong. You're like, what? It's completely different. But yeah, Hong Kong was really good, really busy, but a lot of great stuff to see, and it's a lot of money to be made over there as well.
So what is the one thing that you liked about it more than London?
I think the weather. The weather over there is really good. Yeah.
Not cold.
Yeah, not cold. And I think there's a lot more respect as well to people. So I'm from the north of England, and there's a saying over here. So obviously, like, there's Southerners and Northerners, and you go to London, and you get on the underground, and everyone just sits there like this, like no one speaks. And then you go up north, and everyone's like nice and chatty. So there's kind of like that. But I think that over in Hong Kong, there's like a lot more respect, and the weather is really good, and food's good, and you've got like all the shops that you've got over here. So you've got like food shops, you've got clothes shops as well. So you've got like Zara, H&M, all the usual shops you'd get over here, you've got over there. So you're not missing out on much, really. But yeah, I really liked Hong Kong when I went there a few years ago.
Okay, so it's good to hear that someone is saying that I would prefer to live in an Asian country if I had the chance, and like I need to then probably check it up and look at take a look as well someday, maybe travel a bit more, because I am more like a homely drunk person kind of personality who likes to relax at home and watch a movie, watch 10 episodes of a show. But I can understand traveling is like fun for some people as well. But so obviously, since you traveled quite a bit and went to a lot of countries, what kind of music do you like?
So I'm into like rap and R&B music. So whenever like I tell people what music I'm into, they're like shocked because the way I look, etc. they expect me not to like that kind of music. But I've always kind of liked that type of music, really.
Okay, and apart from rap, any other genre that you prefer?
Well, occasional like pop song, etc., like songs in the charts, but and maybe some old classics, like really old classics. I like them, but yeah, majority like if I open my Spotify playlist now, it's like majority of it's like rap and R&B, and then you've got occasional pop songs, and you've got like random songs maybe from like movies or something, like old movies or stuff like that.
Yeah, there have been a lot of songs there at like every time people probably like don't get it, but I am obsessed with WWE songs as well. They have some of the best songs. And we
Okay.
used to hear it a week in and week out, so I get used to those crazy bands that they employ. But so who is your favorite artist and which is your favorite band?
Well, so I've got a few. I quite like. There's a guy called Trippy Red. Like quite like listening to his songs. And Kanye West as well is up there. I've been listening to Kanye West like non-stop for the past few days. It's just so good. He's an absolute he's an
Happy to
absolute
be so
crazy guy.
heartless.
Yeah.
uh,
He's an absolute crazy guy, but yeah, I really like his music.
he's gone crazy in the recent years, I'm guessing. He wasn't like this
Yeah,
before. But
yeah. I think it's all because of what happened. Yeah, his mum passed away, and then he changed a bit. But yeah, some of his new stuff's crazy. He's got so much money, and he's got like a massive fan base that he can literally do anything he wants. Be weird, like he's been going around wearing a mask, like a full like head mask, and he got. I remember because his new album used to be released, and he got loads of people into a massive stadium or something, and
I
I
saw
think
that.
he was there to release his album or something. He got everyone there, and then he was like, "Wait, actually, it's not ready." So yeah, only he can do that. That's the thing.
He threw the Grammy in the toilet and deleted that post then.
Yeah. Then there was the stuff about what was it, Taylor Swift as well. He
I
got. I
didn't
think
check
he
that
got
much.
up on. I think Taylor Swift won an award or something, and he got up on stage and he said something. I think he said something like Beyonce or Rihanna or someone deserves it more. And then there was that, and then he made a song as well where I think it's a song called Famous, where the
Okay.
video is like Donald Trump naked, Taylor Swift naked, Kim Kardashian naked, or like all in a bed. It's not them, but it's like kind of like lookalikes. And he's like, yeah, it's called Famous, saying that he made her famous, kind of thing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
probably the guy has gone from being a proper artist to Eminem backwards. Like he had his first phase as an artist, and now he's become the Eminem.
yeah, it's got so much. They've both got so much money now. They can literally do whatever they want, and it's always going to work out. Like I think, like a few years ago, he was bankrupt, and then now he's a billionaire. I know yeah, it's mad, honestly.
He's
It's
a
mad.
billionaire with a wife with a big butt. But
Well,
who's talking
ex-wife,
about
isn't he?
it? Oh yeah, now ex-wife.
Yeah,
I think she had enough of it, anyways.
yeah, true.
But overall, so which other artists and which other bands can you mention? Like,
Yeah, so I'll just open up my Spotify playlist on my laptop now, and I can kind of read out some of them. I think it might be easier on my phone. Oh no, there we go. My laptop sounding like a jet at the moment, so I'm currently using my other one. Yeah, so I've been listening to. There's a new guy as well called Rod Wave, so I've been listening to him. There's a lot. Yeah, there's quite a few as well that I listen to. There's a lot of them that are in prison as well. There's that YNW Melly. I think that he conspired to kill his friend or something, so he's in prison now, and he's been releasing a lot of songs out of prison. There's obviously Juice WRLD as well, who passed away, I think, just over a year ago now, or maybe even 2 years ago. Yeah, pretty much like that kind of genre. Some old school rap, some new school rap, really. But
any
yeah,
band?
just
Any band in particular?
band wise, not Not that I can think of really. It's normally like solo artists. It's normally solo artists or people collabing with other artists, but yeah, not really a band. I've been
You
yeah
know, the best part is I feel that you have never really thought about a lot of these things. Like who's
yeah.
my
That's the thing.
favorite?
I've got yeah. Like who's the favorite footballer outside it? I've got to like just remember. Like I can't. So that's the thing. I'm listening to music all day, every day. Well, yeah, pretty much most of the days, and I still can't remember like some of the songs or the artists. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. One of maybe a few of your favorite songs.
I've got to check. I've got to check. That's what's crazy.
Uh, just probably try to search for the most played songs if
Yeah,
it
it's got to
shows you
be.
that.
I like Machine Gun Kelly as well. It's really good. There's like a song on there like Lonely by Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
Lost Boy as well. Jaden Smith, so Will Smith's on as well. Jaden,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. A lot of Kanye West ones really. I think Till the End of Time, Trippy Red. That's a good one as well. Yeah, yeah. You have to come back to it, and I'll have to make like a playlist or something if people want to know any cool songs to listen to.
Yeah, probably you can just make a playlist on your YouTube channel for the songs I like, and like
Yeah,
keep adding songs there, and
I
whenever
got
people
a
want to listen.
playlist. I got a playlist on Spotify. I think Melina's got it as well. I shared it to her ages ago, so she's got that. So I think occasionally we take songs from each other and add it to our own playlist and stuff. But yeah, other than that, yeah,
Yeah, they were having this karaoke Twitter space and talking about a few songs, which I was like, okay, most of these songs I have no idea about, but some of the songs I knew, like at least the artists I knew, but
well, they're
others
singing.
just others.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
it was
singing
just
on
a
it.
karaoke Twitter space. The song was played by one guy, and everyone else was just randomly singing along with it. So
Okay,
it
I remember on another channel when you sang as well. Remember?
I on another
Yeah,
channel.
yeah.
Okay, that's
We had to show our hidden talents or something, and
uh,
you got forced to sing, I think, and then you sang, and it was good. But
okay.
yeah,
Probably the hidden talent of the owner of that channel would be to be an ass, but that wasn't hidden anymore. But let's not get into it. But people change. Who knows? No comments now anymore. What's in the past, it's done. Even though it makes us laugh. And look who's here. Just when we mentioned that,
yeah. The other channel, Sam comes in.
we were just talking about the other channel where we all started off and just having a moment of, or two laughing, and just Sam came in. So it's perfect timing. This video has a way of attracting people at the right time. When we were talking about Sam has a question for you.
I don't know. You have to ask. You have to ask her, Sam.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So we talked about food, we talked about music, and we talked about where you would want to be. So tell me about your hobby called gaming.
Yes. So pretty much, yeah. Ever since like a young age, obviously everyone grew up like playing Pokemon, like Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance or Game Boy SP or whatever it's called. So played a lot of that. Then moved up to like in primary school, like the GameCube and the PlayStation 2. Played a lot of PlayStation 2. I think then around about like 14 or something, changed to Xbox. Played a lot of Call of Duty. It was always like coming back from school, catching up with your friends again and playing Call of Duty until like late night at the weekend. Um, and then, yeah, pretty much went to university, played Xbox. Then I got PlayStation 4. And then last year, well, earlier this year, I think. Or was it last year? Yeah, last year I think I got the PlayStation 5, which is, yeah, just here. It's still pretty much like sold out everywhere as well. It's still so hard to get. And yeah, it's just something to chill out really. Like some people like to go like drinking at the pub or something, and I like to do that sometimes as well. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then instead of doing that, I like to just chill out, play some games. And thing is as well, it's not just about gaming. It's like I've got loads of friends on there from since I was a lot younger, and other friends as well. You just catch up, really, see how they are, and play games and just chat about stuff. Really, that's the main aspect about it. Rather than just, I don't really play. Like I wouldn't really just play games by myself and just. I'd rather like chat to friends and play along with them. Really, that's the best bit about it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, the only problem that I have with that is I hate to lose, and if it is a team game, I get pissed when people don't do their basic shit. Like
Yeah,
I've been playing strategy games, so Dota and stuff, like eventually RPG. So it's annoying at times when we lose because of other people's mistakes, but it is what it is. Games are games. You know that feeling when we lose in FIFA,
yeah,
especially when you're leading a game and probably then go back.
yeah.
It's
That's happened
all
to Cheddars a lot of time when I played Cheddars.
I think any Arsenal fan knows that feeling just watching football.
Mm.
But but now at least I hope you can choose some of your favorite games on these consoles, like in recent times.
Yeah, so like back at like a long time ago, there was Lord of the Rings games. They were really good, like on the PlayStation 2. I think James Bond Nightfire as well. Our quizzes, yeah.
We were just mentioning how I and Simpy lost to John on an Arsenal quiz.
Yeah, that Arsenal quiz with John.
Uh, Go on, Simpy.
But yeah, so kind of like those old school games, like like James Bond, I think it was, and Lord of the Rings. And then like more recently, it's just FIFA. Playing a lot of FIFA. New ones coming out, I think next month. And then the Call of Duty Warzone, and then GTA as well. But yeah, I play pretty much anything, any type of game really. And obviously, last year I started doing Fortnite as well. Got into that a lot, but now I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole really.
Yeah, that boomed quite well for you, and eventually it did give you a lot of watch hours. So
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of games though. Like you'll see it all the time, really. Like with big, like really big channels. Like you'll see them. They're all on Fortnite or something, and then maybe after like 3 months, they'll change to another game. Play that. That'll go crazy. Then it'll be another game, and I don't even know if people are still doing Fortnite stuff at the moment. But it seems to be like if you remember, there was Fortnite, then there was Fall Guys, and there was all stuff like that, really.
so Sam is asking which one is your favorite right now out of all
At
of
the
these.
moment, Sam, it's Warzone. So Call of Duty Warzone Rebirth. So I've been doing a lot of that. So it's Warzone style, but Rebirth. So it's kind of like more multiplayer. So it's quick. I've been playing that with friends and on other channels and stuff as well. I've been enjoying that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the,
I
the
just
go ahead. No, no, go
I
ahead.
don't. To be honest, I don't play games as much as I used to as well. Like not just before I was streaming. I used to play games like a lot, but now it's like maybe once a week, maybe not even that sometimes.
The funny thing is, I and John have played Scrabble on this channel. I have played that Worms game on this channel. I have played poker on this channel as well. So I've done so many things because this laptop cannot handle some of the bigger games. You know it. What happened
Mm-hmm.
when Fortnite? I used to be halfway into the ground.
Yeah, that was so funny that.
But it is what it is. Okay, so games are games. Do you play any indoor sport like maybe chess, carom, something like that, or like maybe any online version of those?
Nah, I don't really play any of that. I'm just thinking if I've got any games on my laptop. I think I played that Minecraft. Like
Okay.
I played that Minecraft game. Like I know that's kind of like a kid's game as well, but I played that. That's crazy that game. I can see why. I think the owner became like a billionaire. It's taken the world by storm. It's not even that bad of a game, but the only problem with that game is if you play it,
Yeah.
time goes by so quick.
Okay. And what
It's
about the
it's
game you were telling me about on your phone that you're playing
oh
now?
yeah, that Rise of Kingdom. So I think my sister's boyfriend was playing it or something. And he said download it. So I downloaded it and I've been playing that, and it's a bit of a weird one, really. It's like you build a fortress or something, and then you just upgrade and try and become as strong as you can. But I've been playing that a lot, like over the past month, which has probably killed my phone battery. But something to do, something different.
And from that, we come to the question that I had asked and Sam is asking. Do you have any long term plans for your channel, or are you just enjoying it as it goes along? And the other thing that I wanted to add, which I had asked you, Will you be streaming the game Rise of Clans? You said it is
Rise of Kingdoms.
Rise of Kingdoms. Will you be streaming that as well? And something planned for your channel now?
I'll jump in. I'll do Sam's question first. So, do I have any long-term plans for my channel? So, some obviously, when I stopped, well, I'll tell Nitesh I had the channel before, but I didn't really like reboot. So, kind of like the rebirth of the channel last year. It was doing FPL stuff, gaming stuff, things like that. So, I was enjoying doing that. And then I was obviously on Daniel's channel a lot, doing watch-alongs and pre-match and post-match shows, a lot of them. Then over the summer, I kind of took a break. So yeah, I was enjoying YouTube, and then it just got. I was doing like way too much of it. So I was telling Nitesh the other day, I was doing, if you remember, I think I was on furlough from work for like a month as well. So I was doing like 3 or 4 live streams at some point on my channel, and obviously the views and stuff were going up a lot, but I was knackered by the end of it. And then I was jumping on other channels all the time as well. And then I don't know, to be honest with you, with the channel. So I got monetized, and normally when people get monetized, it kind of like boosts them up to keep doing more content and keep flowing content. And I kind of hit the monetization. I was like, okay, what do I do now? And then I got a bit bored. Took a break from YouTube really, and then I was going to quit YouTube and just become a watcher and a guest, kind of on occasional channels. But like you said, Sam, just going along, just go and enjoy as I go along. Really, like I'm doing 1 or 2 FPL shows a week, really, and the audience numbers and the viewers and stuff's down a lot than it was before. So now it's kind of like maybe like 2 to 10 people in the chat, whereas before I was getting like 10 to 30 people. I'll probably do, once I move house as well and got everything set up there in the next week or so, I'll probably start doing watch-alongs again as well. So those FPL watch-alongs I really enjoyed. So they got a lot of people in as well, and I think people were enjoying them. Sometimes it was just me, which I know sometimes people get bored by it, but I kind of enjoyed it because I was interacting with the chat and watching the game and seeing players. But yeah, I think I'll go on really try and do two FPL videos a week for now, sometimes pre-recorded, sometimes live. And yeah, I'll just see how it goes. I don't think my channel's ever going to blow up unless something crazy happens. Like I'll have to be that idiot guy who sits in his car screaming at his phone in his car that just gets loads of views. I'm never going to do that. Like I'm not going to swear loads as well. Like I could swear in front of the camera and do lots of stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I could do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, but I'll just keep it as it is really. And like, I don't know, keep it as it is. If people want me on the channel, I'll be on the channel. If they don't, I don't mind. But yeah, just have fun with it. That's the thing. I didn't get into YouTube really for money, because if I got into it for the money, then
there is no money.
I'd be on this street now. I'd probably be. I'd have to sell my phone, and I don't know. I'd be on like an iPhone 3 or something. Like yeah, I'd be doing that if I was doing it for the money. So that's the thing. I'd have to do some sort of clickbait stuff. I'll have to start a beef on Twitter or something to try and get views on my channel. But yeah, pretty much. So I'm just doing it for fun, really. Just see where it takes me. Like I've got a job, I've got everything else covered. I'm just doing YouTube for fun and just see where it goes. If at some point the channel took off, which you never know, I doubt it will. But if it did, then I'd look into doing that more full time. But yeah, just go as along, have fun, meet new people. Like I said, I've met everyone in the chat. I met Nitesh, Kevin, Daniel, you, Melina, Taib, Cheddars, Brownie, all the usual gang really through the year, pretty much since we met on that other channel.
At the end of the day, we both know it that there isn't too much money. People who think that they'll get monetized and a miracle will happen. The only miracle that can happen is probably you going viral for any reason.
Exactly. That's what you need, really. You need to either start a fight, or you need to have some deluded take or something that gets you loads of haters to come over to the channel, and that's it.
See, I can do it. I am still Arteta in. People find it deluded.
Yeah, you could take it to like next level delusion if you really wanted to.
No, I don't say Arteta in for clout. I say it because I think any manager needs more time. So I don't want to take it to any next level. I'm happy at the level it is. If I have to get subscribers, I'll get them. If I don't have to, I won't get them. That is as simple as that. I'm not getting into it just because I'll get more subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that I personally hate about some people who have Gunnar as their last name. So I don't want to become the same person. But anyways, moving on, there is going to be a big meetup for Christmas, and he's coming to the UK in November.
Oh,
So he's
oh
invited
no,
you.
he's moving to the UK. Nice. I didn't know you're moving over here, Sam. That's good. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. Let me know when I'll be settled because I'm moving house as well, Sam, tomorrow. And then I'll be settled in sometime in September. So yeah, I'll be ready to come down on the train and have some fun. Maybe go to a game or go for drinks or whatever. Really, but yeah, try get Nitesh to fly over. Get Kevin to fly over as well, and Melina.
Before the pandemic started, I was supposed to come to the Emirates, like watch an entire trip, UK and a few European countries. I don't remember what was the entire plan. It was being planned, but pandemic, so no more, no more UK trip.
Well, if you come over here, you're definitely going to be able to get a ticket because they're on general sale now. Like no one wants to buy. Like that Chelsea game, it should have been sold out within minutes, but you could literally just go on and buy a ticket if you really wanted to.
We saw, and we were looking for tickets from here on an Indian web. I don't know, was it an Indian website or what website it was? It was £1,000 per ticket, and that was for Arsenal Chelsea 2 seasons ago when we were considering for the game. I think it was in the new year, so it was around 2,000 £1,000 per ticket if I'm not wrong. So that was £1,000 per ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the most I paid was 90, sorry, and that was Arsenal Bournemouth.
You paid £90, right? This was £1,000 for
Arsenal
Chelsea.
That can't be on the official website. That must be like some.
No, it wasn't on the official website.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, that would be some third party. There's loads of ticket touts as well outside the stadium that always try and grab on like tourists, etc., to pay ridiculous prices. But normally you can just go to the box office and ask them if they've got tickets, and they'll sell it to you for a normal price.
If a guy told me you have to pay £1,000 to get into the Emirates, I'll start making a video of him and put it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, if you did that, you could probably pay somebody in one of the houses next to the Emirates to sit in their house and watch the game and do that. That's ridiculous.
Anyways, what is Arsenal giving to the fans that they would spend money on the tickets as it is?
Yeah, you go there for a Chelsea fan just to laugh at Arsenal. You wouldn't want to go there as an Arsenal fan because you wouldn't wouldn't be a very good viewing.
Yep, and don't do a brownie and chuck burgers around in your car.
Right. I remember I clipped that video. I'm gonna have to try find that. That was like Cardiff had lost, hadn't he? And he was like, I'm sick of it or something. Then he went, I'm really, and then he just chucked it and all the chips went flying. I got like a screen recorded because I was laughing my head off so much.
And it is nostalgic to see you guys together on a stream. It brings back a lot of funny memories. Simpy, if you want, you can play that clip that you sent me the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So far, I think I'll try to get me, Ryan, Russ, Brownie, Scott, Cheddar, Taib, yourself, and Daniel, if he can come up from where he is and do it.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, Sam. But yeah, Sam, as well, like remember the old streams we used to have, Kevin, Daniel, me, Nitesh, Sam, like the five of us, didn't we? And then occasionally Brownie would come in, occasionally Melina would come in. That was like
and then John joined in as well.
Yeah, and then John came in. That was like the good old days, like when we first started, and now we've kind of all split off doing our own stuff and occasionally meet up randomly at times. But yeah, that's the good old times, really.
Yeah, I think at that point of time, no one was too serious about YouTube as like a career kind of thing or making any money out of it. So we just did it for a year, got tired and bored of like doing it on. I mean, see, I again run it as a business. You did your hard work and you got bored after it, like monetization.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like,
the origin story.
Yeah,
we are the X-Men, just triple X.
Yeah. We've got the other channel guy is the Magneto guy.
Magneto.
The other channel. It's like we'll gang up against.
He's probably Professor X turned evil.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
That's the thing. So like started it just as, I think one time it was like at the kind of like the lockdown had just started and we didn't know how serious it was. Like we thought it'd last maybe like a month or so, and it obviously lasted pretty much nearly a year. And yeah, I just started, I was on another channel, and then I was like, well, I just do this myself, started it myself, and then did it for a bit of fun. Obviously got so close to making money, and I was like, right, I'll push it over the line. Made some money on it. I thought because I'm on my hotspot at the moment, so if I do freeze or lag, that's why. So, but yeah, it's not a full-time job. It's just a bit of fun, really. But see what
I got a good idea talking about this whole origin story. We should do a watch along of the Chop Shop video.
Oh my god.
You, me, and Sam doing a review of that Chop Shop video would be crazy. We will start and analyze and try to hear what was being said on that day.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's you can still watch that. That's been done by, that's on another channel now. If any other channel as well wants to buy my channel for a set price, just let me know as well. I'll do that. I'll do those Fortnite videos again if I can get that sort of money for my channel. But yeah,
you could have just sold it at that point of time.
Yeah, that'd cover me for a couple of months' mortgage. That for my new house, that'd cover me. So yeah, and then I'd start that all again. That'd be fun. Yeah. Just do Fortnite then.
Start all on at the end of the day, the thing is that your subscribers were real subscribers as well. Just that they had become inactive. If some other person would be posting regular content and pushing their subscribers, it could have happened.
Yeah.
But the best thing that you have done is you have added that Chop Shop video to your playlist.
Yeah, because there'd literally be no other way unless there's no. I'm just gonna, while we're on there now, I'm just gonna double check that it's not been removed, because it was there previously.
Just check it, because once my monetization is done, probably then we can have and play such clips, and the other one that we had as well, where you and Sam were on Facebook, and that clip that you got. So until then, I'll figure out how we can conclude this, because we went a bit off board with all the fun and the nostalgia story.
He's still there.
Nice.
He's still on the channel.
You can just play that Chop Shop music in your phone once for the nostalgia. I really think we need to do a watch. I really think we need to do a watch along for that video someday. That will be a watch along of our most dreaded video.
That was honestly brilliant.
As soon as someone would start speaking sense, Chop Shop.
Yeah. It just popped up. Like you get, we'll not get into that too much, but yeah. People know what happened there originally.
I still find it funny. I mean,
yeah, it's no hard feelings to that channel or anything, but that video itself is just funny. It's just funny, and you could tell by the comments that are on the video now and the comments that are in the live chat just how funky that video was, really.
I didn't understand the damn thing to feel insulted about. People told me that it was insulting, so it is what it is.
It started as being like Kieran Tierney for Tagliafico, and then it ended up being swap your car for a fridge or something like that.
I can take the blame for it, because it was you, me, and Sam's idea. Then at that point of time, I was working with. Okay, let's not name him right now.
Yeah,
I was working
with
the guy.
Yeah.
So I was just working with the guy, and suddenly I invited him, and then it became Chop Shop. I had no idea how that happened, but it happened. But anyways, let's move on. We can keep laughing about all these things, and we will definitely do a longer and more detailed video on once the monetization happens. Like there will be a separate maybe 2 or 3 hour stream at least on everyone who has worked. And finally Sam also joining in, so we will show clips of that as well, because they have made it. I think they have hidden the videos now, so they don't even care about it.
Luckily it's unlisted, not private, so we can still
Yeah,
go back and view it. I might download it as well, just to be safe.
download
So
it.
never
Download it.
Yeah.
Start it.
Come back in.
Start.
Come
We
back. And
don't
then
want to miss. We
if
don't
me,
want
you,
to
or
miss the
Sam ever
cringe.
become
Good.
extremely famous or something, then we can go back to this video and remember what happened.
We don't want to miss the cringiest video on YouTube that we have ever been part of. We want to enjoy it as much as possible. But it is what it is. Let's move on to a few other things. So, what kind of movies do you like in particular?
Again, that's very. I'm more into the comedy. I look really like comedy movies and some action movies as well. I'm not so into horror. Like I'd watch them, but if I had to pick, I'd pick like a comedy or action movie kind of style.
Okay, one advice, because Sam is watching. If you ever get lost that you don't have more movies to watch, just ping him. He'll give you a whole damn list of movies that you should watch. When we started talking about movies, I could do an entire new episode with Sam on movies. So he knows his movies as well. And the thing is, like, I'll be honest with you. Some people have this memory where they remember names. I don't have it. I guess even you don't like to remember too many names and stuff. So, but
what,
Sam
movies?
Not just movies or player in general, people,
Right,
players. Sam remembers names after names. He can name movies. He can name the actors. He can name footballers.
On your quiz team.
He can name their
much win
family members.
Most of them.
Yeah, that is what you need. Like I would remember like the moment, or I would remember the thought, but remembering the player or like the assist or other things, at that point I didn't even watch football seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the thing. I mean, I guess I don't have that name memory. Even I think you are similar in that sense. But again, so any favorite movie that you, or the last movie that you probably watched?
Yeah, so there's quite a few movies, like a few of my favorite ones. So you've seen Limitless, right, with Bradley Cooper?
Limitless, yeah.
Limitless. I really like that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. 127 Hours as well, which I don't know if you've seen that with, Aaron Ralston's Mary. Yeah, James Franco. Yeah, that a lot of people don't like that movie, but I really liked the movie. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed that movie. Get Rich or Die Trying as well, which is the movie about 50 Cent, about how he got to pretty much where he is, like his story growing up, etc. Notorious B.I.G. movie as well. That's a really good movie. Also, one that I just remembered as well while we were talking is, have you seen Phone Booth as well?
I've seen the Hindi version of it. They made a Hindi version out of it. But isn't that guy, what's his name?
Colin Farrell.
No, Colin Farrell. Yeah. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. Yeah, that's really good. Like the twist at the ends, I really like that. That's really good.
Then you must like Departed.
Departed.
Everyone dies.
Oh, you just spoiled it now, have you? Departed.
Leonardo DiCaprio, and who was the other guy? Matt Damon.
Yeah, and Jack Nicholson, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that. No, I've not seen that. There's another film I just reminded. There was what is it? There's like this guy. Oh, there's two. There's like a similar style. I think there's one where he's buried alive.
Prestige? No, okay, not that.
No. There's one where there's this guy and he's buried in a coffin.
Okay, we are playing quiz again.
Yeah, he's in a coffin, like buried, and I think he's got a phone or some. Yeah, he's got a phone, and the whole movie is him in the coffin, and it's like, how did they make a movie out of this? But it's really good, and it's got like a plot twist at the end. Then there was another movie as well where I think there was a guy and he was in the boot of a car, and the boot of the car had like a bomb on it or something. And
Speed.
Is it that? That might.
Wait.
No, that's what's his name? That's the guy.
Keanu Reeves.
No, is it?
No, boot with the car bomb. Yeah, I think that was no.
Guy stuck in back of car with bomb movie.
Back of the car.
Yeah, he's like, I swear he's like in the back of a car, and then it's like a plot twist.
Buried with Ryan Reynolds.
Buried.
See, Sam. Sam
That's
knows.
it. But there's
But
I swear there's like another movie as well where there's a guy. It might not be buried. Buried is one.
yeah,
But I'm sure. Oh wait, is it that one? Maybe it's that some, but there's another one as well. Like there's like a guy in a car or something. I might as well just tell you like the plot in case Sam knows it, but they've got him like trapped or something, and he knows like where the terrorists are going or something. He's the only person who knows, and they rescue him, and it's a woman he knows, and then
Transporter.
no, that's thingy, isn't it? That's Jason Statham.
Yeah.
But he tells this woman where like the US bomb thing is or something, and she's actually a terrorist, and then she reveals it. But I can't. I'm gonna have to find that movie. But it was like a car bomb or something. I'm sure it was like a bomb in the back of a car. I'm just seeing if it's on Netflix now. If anything,
Was
car
it a
bomb.
James Bond movie?
Nah, nothing like that. It's kind of like one of those like. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a rubbishy kind of movie. Is that it? Forget about nuclear missiles.
1 second. I just got a good idea for you, Sam. If you want to host a movie quiz like the one we used to do for football, like on Ryan's channel, you can do it. You can do like a quiz, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like 5 hints, and guess the movie. So you can be the quiz master because you know about movies. Simpy, he's asking, is it great with?
Yes, it is. I just Googled. Yeah, that's it, Sam. Yeah, that's it.
I told you he knows everything.
That's it. Yeah, they're getting out of the car or something, and he thinks he's safe, and then it turns out he's not, and then it like cuts. It was like a plot twist. I'm pretty sure that's it.
See, Sam knows. I told you.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
That's the movie.
See, I even if I tried to Google it, I probably wouldn't find it, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, so
that was one I
good.
saw. I saw that ages and ages ago, but I just remember it as being like one of the a really good film.
So nothing in recent memory.
Let me just open my Netflix really quick to see what I've been watching. I normally just watch like any of the random stuff on Netflix. You know, that pops up as like the top 10 like daily kind of movies. It's quite bad, isn't it, when there's like loads of new movies and you can't really remember what they are.
Well, I saw the last movie I saw was Superman Returns the other
Superman
day. I don't know
Returns.
why I wanted to. It's actually when I was. He's been watching Disney films.
No.
No, but there is. I saw.
Watching,
Go ahead. You lagged a bit.
oh, go on, you go.
Yeah,
You
go
go.
ahead.
You go.
No, I was saying I was watching that Tom Hardy and a funny interview. Chris Pratt and Tom Hardy, they did a Disney movie last year. I need to watch that. It seemed like a good story. So I don't remember the name. I can tell you the name. Hold on. Chris Pratt and Tom Hardy Disney movie. Sorry, not Tom Hardy. Tom Holland and Disney movie. It's called Onward. I want to see this movie. Onward.
Onward. Have I got
So
that in my list? No.
to be honest, there are a lot of generic movies on Netflix. They are not worth remembering. Yeah, but
Yeah.
obviously you do remember the last one that you saw. That is why I just asked.
Yeah, I just remembered. I just searched it and I found it. It's called The Final Girls.
The Final Girls.
My sister told me to watch it, and it's actually quite good.
No, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying the name sounds like some porn movie.
It's good. It's good. It's like a horror comedy kind of style movie. But yeah, I've been watching just TV shows mainly, rather than movies.
Okay, so your favorite TV show? Name a few?
Well, one I'm currently watching at the moment is that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I've been watching that from the start. So obviously I think that's got like 15 series or something. So I've been watching that, been enjoying that. I watched like Benidorm. I finished Benidorm like 2 weeks ago. That was pretty good. Then your generic ones in the UK. Favorite TV shows?
Or what
So,
genre of TV shows do you like?
anything. Seriously, anything. I know it's like a simple answer to say, but anything. I've got Prison Break to my watch list as well. I want to watch that because every time someone mentions a TV show, Prison Break always comes up. So I've got that to my list, and I'll probably watch that while I go back to while I'm moving in and settling in, etc. I'll probably start Prison Break.
And he's saying, Sam is saying Benidorm is funny. And he's
Yeah,
saying, I want to watch It's Always Sunny. He wants to watch it. The
yeah.
thing is,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Oh no, you go, you go.
No, I was saying with Prison Break, I haven't seen Prison Break, but I've seen those actors in DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and they are good. They are good actors. The two leads, I don't again remember the names because I generally don't tend to bother. I was doing. The funny part is, I'll tell you, I was doing that Superman watch along when you go and watch that episode. Okay, so I suddenly opened a few articles at the end of the episode, and I am just reading through those articles, and they mention a name. So suddenly I am like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Whose name is this? And then eventually I just Google it. Oh, this is the guy who plays Superman. So that is how, even though I'm watching the entire show, I'm not bothered about the person's real name, and I'm reading an article about him. And at the end, I say, okay, who is this guy? Like, who is this guy, and what? Like, whose name is this? And googling, it's the guy who plays Superman. So
Yeah.
that's how it is with names for me. And isn't Prison Break where they spend 2 seasons breaking out of prison, then in season 4 they have to break in again to get someone out?
More spoilers.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you how
Ah,
they do
joking.
it.
Yeah. It's obviously gonna break out of prison. That's why the name's Prison Break. But yeah, I don't know, Sam. Yeah, I want to watch it because you
Yeah,
always
and
see it. Any
one
Twitter thing
go ahead,
always
sorry.
comes up.
Yeah, and I was just mentioning, even in The Departed, some people do survive. Not everyone dies, but you just have to figure out who. So when you
Okay.
watch it, you will like Departed. It will like start off slow and then it will pick up pace towards the end.
Okay. Yeah, let me add that. I've got like a watch list of movies on my phone notes that I always add to, and then sometimes I download them and watch them, and then delete them from the list. But yeah, I'll add that to my list. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, that was me trying to do kind of damage control, but anyways, that it is what it is. You just watch the movie, you'll understand it. But yeah, so talking about movies and stuff, favorite actor and actress? The reaction that you give when I ask you, like,
I quite like
okay,
that. Like actors wise, that the guy, Paul Rudd, Ant-Man.
yeah,
The guy who played, Paul Rudd. I think he's quite a good actor. I like. It's one of the guys in Always Sunny in Philadelphia as well. Let me find his name. He's got like a really funny voice. What's his name?
when you said Paul Rudd, I was like, who? And then you said Ant-Man. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's a guy called Charlie Day.
Okay.
He's in. I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen Horrible Bosses?
No.
Okay, but yeah, he's in there. But he's got like a really weird voice. But yeah, I quite like him. He's quite funny. Actress wise,
Come on, Simpy. Who's your female crush through the years? Come on, think about it.
well, it'd be Megan Fox is up there, isn't it? But that's just generic. It's obviously Transformers, that Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie, Jennifer's Body?
I may have seen it, but I don't remember.
That is a
now.
weird movie. That is weird.
I've seen the Transformers movies,
Yeah,
and I've seen her in Two and a Half Men.
Okay, I've seen clips of that like randomly, but never watched Two and a Half Men. Keira Knightley, that's Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
Yeah, she did a Hindi movie first, like it was not a Hindi movie, actually it was an English movie, Bend It Like Beckham. Yeah, Bend It Like Beckham.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
That's what. Have you seen the memes as well of You know when Grealish played in that FA Cup, they were
Yeah. That is Grealish.
It's like Jack Grealish turning up for the game or something.
Yeah. I also posted one of those same ones. So yeah. So who's your favorite actress then? Any of these?
I don't know.
Come on, Simpy, you need to know your women.
I don't know. If there's any
You must have seen.
any, I'm
It
trying to
could be
think if
an
there's
actress from a show. It could be like you don't need to just tell the name. You can Google the name eventually, but like an actress who played a character whom you really liked.
I can't think of it. I really can't. I can't think. I can't think of any.
Simpy is like the most least judgmental person I know. Like when he watches a show, he's not like, okay, this actor is good, this actor isn't good. Like, like better than this actor or in comparison to this actress. He's like, okay, is this show good? The show is good. Like every time I ask you, like, which is better, you are like looking at me.
Yeah, I've seen. I'm looking through the list now. I've seen like all these movies, like with pictures of them, but it's like I just don't. I can't pick one. Like there's a lot of good ones and stuff that I like.
Okay, name a few, like few female actresses.
Well, the one that was in Thingy Matrix is pretty good.
Oh, which one? Matrix, Jennifer. I think was it
Nah,
Jennifer?
I don't know her name, but the main woman, like Neo's girlfriend or whatever.
In the first part. Okay, Carrie Ann Moss. That is her name. Trinity.
Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I think there is Priyanka Chopra in this movie, so it can't be part one. Was it the part one? Yeah, I think it is the part one.
What's the other one called? Is it the Anna Kendrick as well? It's quite cool.
Okay.
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Even
Olivia
Okay.
Olivia Colman's is Sam. She's in like everything here. She's in TV shows and movies, all sorts. She's smashed
Jennifer
it.
Lawrence I was mentioning, and Helen Mirren. I need to remember some of these
she's
names.
she's quite old, isn't she?
Okay.
What's the name? What's the M from James Bond? Is that Helen? No, that's not Helen Mirren, is it? Helen Mirren's the one in red. It's a name like Margaret, Maggie or something. Let me just Google it, actually. So
Maggie
M in James Bond. Is it Maggie Smith?
Maggie Smith. That is the name coming up, but is it
Judi Dench? That's it. Like Judi Dench, but she's old. She's 86.
Simpy likes older women?
No. I'm just saying that's cute. And Sam says that in the chat.
Yeah. So those are the kind of actresses you like.
I don't know. To be honest with you, normally what I do is I find a film and then I Google it, and if it's over 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, then I watch it. But sometimes there's like hidden gems that are less than that are actually good movies. But I can't name you them.
Okay.
That's too much experience, that.
Simply, I'm telling you honestly, you will really like a character from DC Comics called Amanda Waller. She's like a woman, strong woman.
What, Suicide? No. I know her in Gotham. She's in Gotham, isn't she?
She's a character from DC. She's not a actor. She's not an actress. Amanda Waller, the head of the lady who recruits the entire Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like that woman.
Yeah. There are different versions of her. So at the end of the day, there is a fat version, there's a thin version. But so at the end of the day, I'm just saying that character. She's like the scary, dominating woman. She's a definite threat. And
scary.
Okay, so what I'll do is, like, I was supposed to do this part 10 minutes ago, but I'll do it now. Is rapid fire. This would be simpler because I hope it is simpler because you have to choose one or the other.
To think of. Okay.
Okay, for you it will be only fire, no rapid. So you can take your time because the expression you give is just very distinct. Okay, let's start with
Okay,
a simple
I'll
one.
try and make it quick. Okay.
Okay, let's start with a simple one. DC or Marvel?
Marvel,
Okay, Batman or Superman?
Batman,
Okay, uh, s- let me think now. Now I need to think. Spider Man or which other Marvel? Okay, Thor. Spider Man or Thor?
Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, probably the all the nerdy kind of Peter Parker looks attracting, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay, are you a beach person or a mountain person?
Probably beach.
Okay, watching football or playing football?
Play.
Okay, going out to the pub or staying at home?
Stay at home.
Okay, Xbox or PS?
PlayStation.
Good, at least we match there. Okay, FIFA or PES?
FIFA.
It's the better game or just because you play it?
I think that's better game. PES tries so hard to match FIFA, but FIFA's just levels above it. Just in terms of everything, just way bigger
Okay.
market.
Okay, now that you have gotten a bit more taste of strategy games, first person shooter or strategy?
First person.
You're still not changed there.
Nah, I've started
Okay,
changing now.
okay. I know you are Messi, but Real Madrid or Barca?
Barca.
Okay, so that was coming to me. Okay, if you had to choose between international teams, would you choose Brazil or Italy?
Brazil.
Okay,
Because
France.
Italy knocked us out in
Good.
the final, that's why.
Okay, France or Portugal?
France.
Okay, uh, if you had to choose another sport, like we discussed, you had played cricket. So this is like a very common question: Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli? Any idea? Do you watch them? Have you ever seen them?
No.
You
Is
know,
that what
Claude asked me this question once.
famous cricketers?
Okay, they are Indian legends to an extent. Okay, let me ask you: Virat Kohli or Joe Root? Have you seen Joe Root, the
I know
England
Joe
captain?
Root's England. Yeah. I'll go for Joe Root just because of
Okay,
England. That's cool.
maybe cricket isn't the topic that we should go
Yeah.
into.
Well, maybe that's the right answer.
Okay, Chinese food or Indian food?
Indian food.
Okay, again, you mentioned if you could live in a city, it would be Hong Kong, right?
Well, yeah. Well, country, but yeah.
Apart,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, country. I said city, country.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so if you probably had to move, maybe say uh, to the American side, as I mentioned, you never went to that side. North America or South America?
North America.
Okay, definitely North America.
Yeah, because I
I'm
don't
not.
want to get robbed.
Don't want to get robbed. Okay. Uh, okay. In terms of, let me not ask this. I was just gonna ask you, young women or older women. Let me not get into it. We had that joke once already. Okay. Have you traveled for more than 24 hours, like at a stretch, at any point of time?
No. Um. No. Never that long. Close, but not that long.
Okay. And where was that journey to?
First time I went to China, I did I flew from, I think it was London to Dubai, and then stayed in Dubai for I think 2 hours or so, and then from Dubai to Beijing. So travel time, it was a long time in total.
Did you take the free alcohol?
Yeah, I had drinks, all sorts of stuff, wet flannels, loads of food. I think I watched loads of movies on the flight as well.
Okay, your favorite question: Ozil or Fabregas?
Ozil.
No, that's kind of heartbreaking, but fine. Uh, but are you happy he's gone to Fenerbahce now? Like he's not going to get abused anymore.
Yeah, wasn't getting game time at Arsenal, and obviously it helps Arsenal move on. Wasn't getting game time. Wasn't fitting with Emery's plans or Arteta's plan. And yeah, it's time to move on. Every player like gets to that limit where it's time to move on. And his time. It should have been done maybe a season before, but yeah, he's gone and can do whatever he wants now.
Okay, and since you said that you hate Liverpool, I have a very good question: Jurgen Klopp or Jose Mourinho? Hold on, hold that thought.
Go to your room.
Okay, Mourinho or Klopp? We'll have that for the celebration. Mourinho or Klopp?
I have to say Mourinho.
I still can't
Stuff Klopp.
I'm keeping this till the end of the video.
I'm gonna, Nitesh, like I told you yesterday, once I've settled in my house, and then I'm gonna have on the wall, I'm gonna put my scarf on the wall. I'm gonna put everything, like I'm gonna set it up like so every time I go live, I'm not need a green screen, it'll just be that. Might get a Fenerbahce shirt as well and put it behind just to annoy people.
Hopefully those dislikes don't go up. But it is what
helps me out, I suppose.
Okay, just let's end this video on one last question. It's not it's not a rapid fire. Your best memory of a football game where you were in the stadium?
Best memory was England game.
Okay.
I think it was actually at Anfield, and England got a corner, and it was when Peter Crouch was playing. And me and my dad stood up and we shouted jump, like really loud jump. Peter Crouch jumped, headed and scored. Because that's the thing, he had all the height, but he never seemed to jump. So we shouted jump and he jumped, headed it and scored. Maybe he heard us, maybe he didn't.
Do you remember?
I can't remember. I just remember it was Peter Crouch, England at Anfield.
Okay. Maybe Sam could help us with that if he remembers.
Yeah, Sam will probably know the date, the time, the attendance, everything.
Whom he was dating.
Yeah.
His how tall was he and more. but big up to Simpy and big up to people in the chat as well. Even though you made rapid fire go as slow as Granit Xhaka's pace on the pitch, but overall obviously we had our fun. We have been having fun since the time we started YouTube. And one last time, Ozil over Fabregas, go to your room. That reaction. But that it is what it is. And Sam, as Simpy just mentioned, we'll probably get to see that scarf on the wall soon. So it's just a matter of time. Fortunately, the video I did with Simpy, that was in this house. So when that comes out, whether it is however way it comes out, it's not going to feature the Ozil scarf. So I thank you, Simpy, for coming on the channel once again. It was fun talking about all these things. And before we end the stream, where can people find you and what do you have planned for your channel?
So yeah, people can find me just here, YT Simpy on Twitter and Instagram, and YouTube. If you just type in Simpy, should come up with the picture on Nitesh's thumbnail. Just go over there, pretty much just FPL stuff, random football stuff, the occasional watch along soon, and then some gaming stuff as well. I do stream on Twitch occasionally as well, which is just YT Simpy. So yeah, cheers Nitesh, it's been fun, and thanks Sam as well in the comments. It's been good. So cheers.
Sam, Simpy was saying that there was a corner at the end of a game where Peter Crouch jumped really high and he scored a header. So Simpy was at that game. It was at Anfield. Now, about that, need to remember Peter Crouch scoring headed goals. I thought he always used to score goals. It was for England. It wasn't for Liverpool. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but I'm sure like in the game, he never jumped. Like he always just stood still and he was getting out headed. And then we shouted jump. And he did. I swear it was Anfield.
And it was a late goal?
I can't remember the time. This was a long time ago. Like a long time ago. If you like, when did Peter Crouch last play for England? Would have been a long time, right?
Who knows?
2010. Yeah, exactly. So over 10 years. 10 years ago would have scored. He would have played, and that I don't even remember if it was that at that point he scored or if it was international goals.
There is
March
some game against Uruguay.
Uruguay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Uruguay he scored.
Is
That's at
that a
Anfield.
headed goal?
I don't know. That was the only one. It was only one at Anfield. It could be that one, It could be.
Anyways, we'll probably figure it out, and you can give that answer as a quiz answer on the next stream that you do, and that can be in continuity. And as I mentioned, I've tagged you and I've tagged Cambridge as the location of the video as well. And big up to you for coming on to the stream. We are playing Man City tomorrow, and I am going to be on another stream. Yesterday I was out drinking while I was on the stream with the the blue what was the channel name?
The blue podcast. I saw you on there. I was like, why is he on? I was like, why is he on his phone? I was like, he must be.
Yeah, because the problem was that I had gone out for a meeting, and that meeting turned out into an after party. That is why.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to drop the idea of going onto the channel, because like I had committed to it. So, but there was some background noise on it as well. So I will be going on to another channel, and let me just mention the name of the channel. It's UFT Unscripted Football. So that guy invited me as well. So, like, things are happening. I'm going places, not literally, but it is what it is. So I'll be on that channel at 9 p.m. UK time. That's in almost like more than an hour. So I'll see you guys there as well. Whoever is in the chat right now, big up to all you guys. And as I said, there is a game against Man City tomorrow. So hopefully we produce something. We start off the week. I made an FPL video as well. You guys can check it out for certain updates that you can add to your team, certain value. And just want to say one thing with respect to the Arsenal fans: don't lose hope. And let's see what happens against Man City tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. And one last thing before I end the stream,